guys, it's Benny. The culture of law and order in this country is changing so fast it is Jeffrey Epstein-level neck snapping. In New Mexico, a Democrat judge and his wife, which is my favorite part, were dragged by the FBI in handcuffs out of their fancy gated community mansion and were charged with multiple counts of human smuggling. They were smuggling Tren de Aragua members who were living with them in their house. It's an insane story. Again, they got the guy's wife. Look at this. There's the wife to boot. It's my favorite part about it. Total and complete disgrace and humiliation. How corrupt are these people? Look at this. They have photos of it. The guys with the teardrop tattoos, yeah, these are the Tren de Aragua members. The rationale for having these gang members living at their house, here's the judge and his wife. The rationale was that they were great with the gardening. I kid you not. They were good at cleaning the pool. They were great at leaf blowing. That's what they said. They said they were really helpful around the house. Got it? Yeah, okay. It doesn't stop there. Wisconsin judge Hannah Dugan put in the special 3-handcuff arrangement here. Got to work on your flexibility, Hannah. Hannah Dugan was tossed in the slammer and has been officially indicted. Why? Because she was human smuggling, just like the other judge, human smuggling a criminal alien accused of battery out of her courthouse and sending ICE in the wrong direction after shrieking and screaming at them. She's facing multiple counts and charges. Meet LaMonica McIver. Yeah, this is a world star video, that's for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, LaMonica decided to punch and hit and throw fists at ICE agents. She is now charged. Multiple charges, actually. Looks like she's going to be doing hard prison time. Will probably be kicked out of Congress, hopefully. And now, in case you're wondering, yes, I did vote for this. Here's what else I voted for. Chaos erupts as ICE raids office of top Democrat and detains their staff. This is amazing. Let's read. This is Jerry Nadler's office. Chaos scenes unfolded in Lower Manhattan as federal agents stormed a Democrat Rep. Jerry Nadler's office and handcuffed female staffer in dramatic video footage. The 77-year-old longtime congressman erupted in fury after Department of Homeland Security officers burst into his office Wednesday before accusing his staff of harboring rioters. Are the rioters criminal aliens? I'm seeing a trend here. It always happens in threes. President Trump and his Department of Homeland Security is sowing chaos in our communities, using to intimidate tactics against citizens and non-citizens. Non-citizens. See that? Citizens and non-citizens. In a reckless manner. If this can happen to a member of Congress, it can happen to anyone. Well, are you harboring criminal aliens? The video footage obtained by the Gothamists showed the moment that agents restrained a weeping aide and a woman who says she did not, and that's not what happened. Another employee can be seen desperately demanding a warrant while asking the cop to back up. The female staffers were seen blocking a second officer from entering private areas of the congressional office, which were located in the Varick Street building, Federal Immigration Court. Well, would you look at this? Oh, yeah, you'll love to see it. I'm a federal officer. We're here to check on something. This is a male agent. We have the right to check. You're harboring rioters in your office. In the background, another officer can be heard yelling, "Stop resisting." The heated confrontation continued until the staffers allowed the officers to access the back office. Nadler branded the incident as deeply troubling and accused the federal agents of violating clear legal protocols in an aggressive approach. Department of Homeland Security officials insist that their Federal Protective Service officers were conducting a routine check. They claimed they received reports that protesters were hiding inside of the congressional office. Based on earlier incidents nearby, we are looking for criminal protesters, looking for as a well-being check. Oh, yeah. You know Jerry Nadler. This is great. He's like one of the most powerful members of Congress, one of the longest-serving members of Congress. Absolutely.
No, she did not. That is not what happened.
That is not what happened.
Okay?
What?
Hold on a second. Give me your contact information.
No, I'm going to give you some 50.
Hey.
That's what I'm going to
speak
do.
to you. I got you.
No.
I got you.
You're
okay.
I don't have to.
You're okay. You're okay. You're going to be okay.
I'm a federal officer. We're here checking on something. We have the right to check. I'm giving you. I'm not resisting. Stop resisting. You harboring rioters in the office. So there's not a problem. Let's walk inside. Let's walk through.
For what?
Let me see what's in here. Let's go. Come on. Hold it there. Hold it there.
Directly into my bloodstream. ICE and DHS raided Democrat Jerry Nadler's office following accusations that he helped harbor rioters. Did they find anyone? ICE and DHS raid offices amid their help of harboring human smuggling more rioters. Again, I mean, like, well, it's your party that has multiple judges now arrested for human smuggling of criminal aliens. He'll claim he didn't know what was going on here because his pants were pulled up so high that they covered his eyes. DHS raided Jerry Nadler's office, accusing him of harboring rioters. One of the aides attempted to obstruct DHS officers, pushing them, ending up in handcuffs. Democrats are continuing to prioritize illegal criminal aliens over Americans, and is freaking ridiculous. This is called obstruction. They should absolutely get charged for this. You just love to see it. You love to see it. Democrats in handcuffs. When officers attempted to pursue the rioters into Nadler's office, one aide assaulted the federal officers and another blocked entry. Eventually, the officers were allowed to secure the building, and the aide that assaulted the officer was released without charges. No one is above the law except Democrats. Well, that's a shame. Really, truly a shame. You should charge them. FAFO alert. This is a message to every single Democrat politician, staffer, and volunteer nationwide. Aiding and abetting lawbreakers, whether it's rioters or illegal alien, is no longer allowed and is going to be glossed over by the federal government. You are no longer safe to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, this isn't the only federal assault on camera. Stephen Miller was also at it this week on CNN in something that should be definitely the gauntlet thrown down moment, where he says, fresh off the heels of screaming at DHS to arrest more criminal aliens and arrest more people harboring them, that we're not going to stand by and just allow our country to be invaded. A thing of beauty. Take it away, Stephen Miller. And by the way, in case you're wondering, I did vote for this.
Undocumented migrant sent a letter threatening to kill the president, promising to self-deport after the assassination. CNN reporting shows that investigators believe the migrant was set up. It was a victim of a setup. What is the administration going to do now? And this is an undocumented immigrant. I do want to note that, but this was someone who came forward, was a victim of a crime, and now law enforcement believes he was set up. Go ahead.
Well, I want to clarify what you mean, so we're talking about the same thing. Are you saying this immigrant was here illegally?
Yes, but I am, and that's why I said that. I clarified
that.
But
you said undocumented, and I wasn't clear what that means. I'm assuming they have a fake ID. I'm assuming they have a fake social security number.
That's neither here nor there.
That's
getting away from the question, Stephen. I want this to be, and call me naive, a good faith discussion about what's happening right now.
But when we use language that's designed to obscure the truth, that's not good faith.
All right,
an illegal alien is an illegal alien. They're not an undocumented migrant.
Okay, that's fine. That's another discussion for another day.
I don't know the details of the assassination threat. All I can say, based on what you're telling me, is there's an illegal alien in our country who's making menacing threats. Regardless of the facts or circumstances, we don't want him here. We're going to get to the bottom of it, and I would gladly come back on when I have more information to share with you.
They were set up, just to be clear. But quickly,
so
where is the White House on habeas corpus?
was treated unfairly. Yes, I'm sure the illegal alien was treated very unfairly.
Where is